It's like we have, when we're adults, we have forgotten the capacity to laugh and the capacity to have a good time, because we're too serious, we are too busy pretending to be what the society is requesting from us. But you can be what the society is requesting from you, but be yourself and do it with joy. I come from Honduras, Central America. I am the second oldest of 6 siblings, and I also come from a small ethnic community called Garifunas. The Garifuna people is indigenous African descendants who were actually elaborated in San Vincent and moved to the coast of Central America. My parents, they are one of the biggest inspirations and role model in my life. They're educators. My mother is a mathematics teacher. My father is a science teacher and a lawyer. And they put a lot of emphasis on academic education, but also with a lot of emphasis on arts, sports, and culture. And giving us the opportunity to explore different dimensions of life and also sharing. Because we were encouraged on the weekends to share everything we learned with our neighbors. We went to the ballet classes, we went to the taekwondo, judo, Boy Scouts. We have also our spiritual mentoring. Of course, we go to school, the art classes, and the idea was on the weekends to put it on the table with the non-privileged kids of the neighborhood. If you have to go to school in the morning and then in the afternoon you have so many extracurricular activities, you need to really stick to the program. You have to do your homework, you have to do your rehearsals, and then on the weekend you need also to structure your activities. And that's amazing, because at the end your brain operates at that level. You start from a very early age and you become very organized, because it's the only way you can be efficient. And I think that's the success of academics and arts at the same time. If you want to excel, you need to practice, 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 because the reality is that talent is only 5%. 95% is practice. That's what makes excellence being meaningful. When you say childhood or children, we're talking about the capacity to exist. And everything starts with the heart. The heartbeat is what's keeping us alive. And when we are having a new human being, what is connecting is the heart, is the rhythm, that keeps that flows going. And I think sometimes we forget that that's the core element of our existence, and we forget the childhood and the capacity to play comes from rhythm. I think first of all, the parents need to find out where their inner child is. At the moment that you have connected with your inner child, you have the capacity to play with your kid and to motivate the kid to connect education and art. And it's like we have, when we're adults, we have forgotten the capacity to laugh and the capacity to have a good time, because we're too serious, we are too busy pretending to be what the society is requesting from us. But you can be what the society is requesting from you, but be yourself and do it with joy and do it with happiness and fun.